Everyone, my name is Julie. Thank you so much for watching. And I was bad. I need to stop shopping, but shopping makes me feel good. And I'm sure there's some sort of reason why my endorphins raise while I shop, but I did not study that, I did not study marketing, I did not study psychology, so I don't know what it is, but it makes me feel good. So I have been in a funk since moving to Germany. I just have been a little off kilter figuring out my new space. And as you can see, my new space is a hot mess. Feel free to judge. I'm judging me. My house does not look like Home and Gardens or any sort of design, but we're working on it. It's a work in progress. That's what I'll say. So I went on to Glambot, and YouTubers sometimes partner with Glambot, and they talk about all the makeup they're getting for half price. And there are a couple brands that, are just ones I wanted to try, but I don't have the expendable income right now since I don't have a job to spend on them. But with Glambot, it's a little bit more reasonable. You'll see what I mean in a second. These are brands that are higher end. They're ones that I would not buy without a sale at Sephora, but they're things on my wish list because they're beautiful, and I like beauty, as I think most of us do, and I like pretty things. And yeah, so let me show you what Glambot does. Let me tell you a little bit about them first, and then I'll show you what I bought. So Glambot is a company that is run online, and what they do is they ask people to send them used makeup. But these are makeup items that are not expired. They are easily cleaned and sanitized. So it's not like lip glosses. It's more like eyeshadow palettes and lipsticks, like things that they can clean and resell to other people for a discounted rate. And what I really like about that is, first of all, it's not wasting makeup after you don't like it and you're not going to use it. It gives me a chance to try higher end makeup. And most of the times, their prices are really reasonable. So most of the items I got here were between 30 and 50% off, which I think is really reasonable for these products. And they'll tell you on this site like how used they are. Like, are they brand new? Are they 80% used? Are they 50% used? And so you kind of know what you're getting and why prices are the way they are. But because my collection's so big, I don't need brand new products all the time. And they're sanitized by Glambot. So what you do is, if I have products I don't want, I need to send them in groups of 10. You put them in a box, you send them in. They give you a quote back saying, these items we want, these items we don't want. We'll give you X amount of money for the items we want. And you can either take cash or you can take Glambot dollars, which you can spend on their site, basically like a gift card to their site. And you'll always get more money on the gift card than you will just straight up cash back. So, did I miss anything? Oh, and they ship them to you. And they will ship overseas. Well, I'm overseas, and they ship to you. So, there we go. Let me show you the items that I picked. Oh, and the packaging is really nice. So it came in like a manila envelope, but every item was individually wrapped in these little bubble wrap pouches. And then they have the Glambot little sticker showing you what it is. So this is my first one. I chose a NARS product. This is a blush duo. This is their Intensity Blush Duos. And I chose the shade Fervor. And this has been on my wish list for so long. I don't really care about this shade whatsoever. It's this one right here. Like, look at that. Is that not just the prettiest thing? I want to use it as an eyeshadow. I'm sorry. I want to use it as an eyeshadow. And this one, I don't know if I'm ever going to use, but, it doesn't matter. I got this for 50% off. So instead of paying, like 40 some odd dollars, I paid 20. And they did say this was 80% used. And as you can see, it's definitely not 20% used. Like, yes, most of the ridges have come off, but who cares? Who cares? I'm never going to go through this, ever. So, NARS. Okay, so it's a bit of a NARS kick, because I also got this Eyeshadow Duo. This is in the shade Kalahari. Just two bronzy neutral shades. And this I also said were 80% used, and I would agree with that actually. So there's a little bit of a dip here in this one. That's that shade there. Whoop. Great, look at that shine on that. And then the other one has a little bit of a dip as well. So I would say that I got my, oh, I just flipped you off, I'm sorry. I got my money's worth out of these. I thought that like 80% is like a pretty good way to say this, because I'm not disappointed, but like it looks used. So I definitely got what I paid for here, but I like those shades. I think those are shades I'm gonna use all the time. If we just talk about this NARS packaging, what is so fancy about NARS packaging? I don't know, but man, is it fancy. It's like the feel of it and that solid snap. I see you, NARS. I see you, I see what you're doing there. And then I saw this and I couldn't help myself. This is an older MAC collection, and this is, do you remember this one, Hypnus in Frost? This is their powder blush. I just love the packaging on this. I did not grab this when it first came out, but it's just a really nice apple shade. It's like really pinky and poppy. I just put it over that eyeshadow. You're not gonna be able to see that. Let's try that one. So I put on the pinky, and it's just like a good, it's just like a good blush shade. It's good for summer. I'm gonna try and pop this on a few times and see what I think of it. I honestly have not tried these products very much. I've tried them like one time. So I'm excited to give that one a go and see more. Plus the packaging is so stinking cute. They have a lot of MAC stuff on the website. If you're looking for MAC, check them out first, because you know, MAC's not inexpensive. It's kind of like middle range, but it's not like drugstore. So I would suggest just checking that out. And then if you don't like it, you can just back to MAC it. You've already done like 50%. All right. So these are things that I have been wanting just because of the packaging. YSL. Hey YSL, I see you. So this is their, ooh, see me staring at you? That's weird, that's like double me. This is the Couture palette in the shade 4. So this is just a 5-pan eyeshadow palette. And it looks like that she used it a couple times, but look, the plastic's still on. She didn't even take whoever used this before didn't even take the plastic off. So I was super excited to see that. They did not come with the brushes, but that doesn't bother me, I don't use them anyways. But I just looked at this and I was just like, yes. That is what I want in my life. That makes me happy. And sometimes you buy things just to make you happy, which is why I'm a marketer's dream. And then my second piece from YSL, I mean, seriously though, this packaging, right? I know, I completely understand what you're saying. This is the Rouge Veloute in the shade 3. It's some sort of nude shade. But they said this was 80% gone, by the way. 80% gone. All right, let's test that. That's how much was used up. That's how much remains. That is clearly not 80%. So, and I got most of the stuff 30, 50% off. And I'm gonna say, I think I actually did 50% off, plus I got free shipping. So, that, oh my gosh, this packaging though, and the shade, let me put it on, it feels so silky smooth. Yep. Look at the shine on that. Isn't that amazing? It's like my perfect everyday shade. It does have a floral scent, so if you're sensitive to scents, please be careful with that. But, oh my goodness. Yes. Please. This is what I wanted in my life. This also made me really happy because of packaging. This was on my wish list at Sephora probably for 2 years. And I finally got it for 50% off. So instead of paying like $40 for this, or $38 for it. I paid $22. I'm happy. I'm a happy camper. I got some good makeup, and I discovered Glambot. And then they gave me Glambucks, which is the money to spend at the store. So I still have $4 just from buying that to spend on the store. So, well, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you appreciated this new website that I found and a real response to it. I thought that they did a great job shipping it out, telling me what it looked like. They do not have swatches on the site though, I will say that. And so I had to look up on YouTube swatches of everything for the shades to make sure I got the shade that I wanted. But, you know, if it's on your wish list at Sephora, you might as well check out Glambot and get a really good deal on it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. If you haven't already, please subscribe, and I'll talk to you in my next one. Bye!